Okay, this is our property here, and I'm gonna try to get all the important stuff so we have a lot of good information to go on. Um, this is our front yard, and you can kind of see we are surrounded by trees pretty much all around our property, on all four sides. We're kind of a clearing in the woods here. The sun, there's a break in the trees, I guess to the south. You can kind of see here, this is where the sun's coming from. So we have this kind of section here where we get a decent amount of light in the front. So we have our kind of our garden here, and then kind of going down, meaning like kind of a down slope down in this lower part here is where we have some trees and a little bit more garden space. So what you're looking at here is 2 crabapple trees, and then also we planted 2 peach trees. And so here's the 1 crabapple, and then the peach tree, and then the other crabapple. And this here, this part here beyond that are a whole bunch of trees we could take down in order to make more room for some fruit trees. And you can kind of see, and I hope this comes out in the video, that there is a break in the trees looking south here, and that's why we're able to plant stuff in the front. So one thing about the crabapple trees is we think they're really beautiful trees, but we would love to have something that's producing something a little bit more edible for us. That giant tree in the background there is a pear. What is it, a Bradford pear? So that can come down. We want to take that down anyways, and that might give us a little bit more room. Hoping this is helpful here that I'm getting everything. I had asked about splicing because I like these trees in terms of how they look, these crabapple trees, and I'd hate to get rid of them to plant something else, but if that's the case, then that's the case, and that's okay. And so you can kind of see here's the house in relation to the garden in the front, and so there's room down there, which I'm sure if you see on Google Maps you'll see what it looks like. But beyond here, like I said, beyond these trees, the crab apples in the back, we can actually clear out, let's say like a 10-foot deep section or 20-foot deep, like all along there, and make an area for some trees. There's this section too right here, which gets a lot of sun, and right now it just has a bunch of stuff, but this could also be an area to plant some things. Ideally what we're looking to do is set up perennial stuff like the crabapple trees or blueberries, of all sorts of berries. We try to do some like blackberries up on that hill there, and I think that's a good spot for them, but we only have 1 plant because that's all we planted. We kind of found it locally and transplanted it. So then I'm gonna walk to the back here, and excuse the mess of plants. So we have this kind of slopey ridge here. It is, again, this way is south, so I guess it runs kind of east-west. And it's maybe 30 feet long and 6 feet deep. And I don't know if that's a good spot for anything, like vining berries or blueberries or something, but we have it. And then the other spot we have for planting is this backyard here. I'm trying to get it all in. It is probably, let me think about this. It's probably 20 feet wide by 70 feet long. I'm standing south looking north. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and so you can see it's already, the sun, it's already kind of shaded down in here. By the time the sun's clear the trees in the front, they clear the house, so this does get, pretty good sun by like 10 a.m. So maybe 6-7 hours of pretty good sun back here. And so my thought was to put the blueberries on this side here and some other kind of small fruiting trees over here. But I just want to say we're really open to what all of this could look like and to make changes over time. I'm going to kind of walk to the end of this section and turn it around back up front so you get a better idea of what it looks like. Here's a fig that we planted last year that seems to be doing okay. And so maybe this gives another kind of view of what this spot looks back here. Even the path to the gate here can be changed if that for some reason makes sense too. But we thought, like I said, some kind of smaller fruiting things along this side, blueberries along this side. Again, we're in the woods. You can see it's woods all around, and so maybe some stuff nearby would need to be trimmed or cleared out and stuff. But anyways, that's what we're looking at. I hope that's helpful. Talk soon.